It's kind of crooked, but that's okay. All right, here we are, marching. Let's start with the mambo. Right foot forward, right foot back, left foot stays in place. So let's get a little warmed up, a little woken up. Did you have your coffee or tea? Now do the side mambo. Side mambo. So you can leave this left foot stationary, or you can pick it up, which makes it a march, right? Last two, hold your feet together, do the mambo with your left foot forward and back. Going forward, going back. And I just move my arms in what my body naturally wants to do. To the side mambo, side and back. So this is basically the march. So I'll remind you about your breath, holding your belly in, standing tall, step touch to your left, to your right. I'll remind you of these things as well as your space, and for those on carpet to pick up those feet. Tap your foot behind you, back. Can go behind the foot or all the way across. We'll just kind of get warmed up a little here. Go ahead, bend the elbows up. A little joint mobility through our elbows. Heel comes up to your backside. Keep the legs. Bring the arms out to your chest. So gently push back. Yesterday in yoga, I did lots of chaturangas, aka push-ups. So I feel a little bit in my shoulders. Leave your feet apart. Reach above. The belly is in. This helps us remain nice and tall. Shift your weight foot to foot. Now I'm going to reach across. This involves a twist. If twisting doesn't feel good to you, just reach forward. Nice to have those variations. Both arms pushing down. Tap your toe in front. Pushing your arms straight back. Lift the toe up, put your heel down. Do you see that one? So I'm getting through the ankle, a little bit through my calf. So I'm going to wake up my shin, my tibialis. Hold your right foot in front, tap the toes, let the arms go up. Now hold the hands together and just gently pull from side to side. So there's two things happening, a tapping of your toe and a little stretching from side to side. Good. Put the hands on your side, don't think about them. Really focus on lifting up the toes. Now moving your toes in and outward, pivoting on the heel. Circling that right ankle. You can keep the foot on the floor. If you want to check your balance, you can do your foot in the air. So let's tap the other foot. This time let's bring the hands behind, grab them, and pull them up off your back as best you can. Oh yeah, I feel those push-ups yesterday. It's a good sore. You know, it's like I use my muscles a little more than usual. Keep tapping your toe, bring your arms forward. We're on the upper back, that feels good too. Return the hands to your side, nice and tall, toe goes in and out. Imagine your foot is going up and over something. And then we'll do the ankle circle. Foot on floor, foot in air. Okay, now we're going to do a little hula. Oh, see how the back's feeling. Zipping up your zipper. Now the other way. Wow. So I'm glad we can start our days together. And then bend both knees and move the hips out. Top shoulder goes back. Now for some, that back arm feels good going up. You don't have to do that. You can leave the hand down here. Just don't be all rounded over. And open yourself up. Let's go to the other side. So in large part with both knees bent, you're getting a little hip. You're correcting your posture. The option of the arm up or leave it on your side. And we should do a little for the hamstring. Let's do some dynamic hamstring. That means my toe goes out, my hips move back, and then they come back up. Now if it helps you to hold on to something, you could do that. So keep doing your dynamic hamstring stretch. Oh, we had a few people pop. Okay, so Marcia and Dick are here. And Lorelei, great, glad you made it. Hips go back and come up. So you move to that point where you feel the back of the leg, then pause. And let's hold this time, it's called static. So you just stay at that point, tighten the belly and draw yourself up. Let's do that dynamic stretching for the hamstring on the other side. Hips go back and hips come up. And up. And this time I'm going to hold the hips back. Firm your belly, and then I've got my hands one on each leg. You know, some people do this very differently. Some people have you reach. That changes the alignment for me, so I don't do that one. Some people used to say put it on this leg. That's because people were resting on their knees. So tighten the belly, roll yourself up. Okay, last one, a little bit for the shoulder. Okay, let's start with some upper body. Feet are apart, my toes are slightly turned out. We're going to go to the left and the right and do the same thing as me. Palms are up, palms are down, shoulders are relaxed. They're going to get a little tired here, but I should remind you, you have no weights in your hands. Leave the palms up, touch your shoulders. I believe you know this series. So I'm just doing a little bend of my knee in the direction of my foot, so that shouldn't hurt your knees. If it does, widen your stance, that should help. One arm at a time, so this arm and that arm. This away and that away. Now over time, your arms are going to want to drop. So incumbent upon us to stay strong through the shoulders and keep those arms up. Okay, here's that taffy pulling machine. Right from Santa Cruz, pull from your chest. Hands start at the chest. One arm veers up while the other arm veers down. Hold the left arm out still. Circle the right arm. And up, and up, and up. Now hold both arms up and bend both knees. This is where I say it's like a bear scratching their back on a tree. Lean to your right, lean to your left. Palms are up, palms are down. Belly is in, standing tall. How are those shoulders? Yep, I feel mine. Leave your hands up, touch your shoulders. Now maybe think when you touch your shoulders, it's a cue to relax, so you're not turning into this person. So keep relaxing those shoulders. This is endurance training. And breathe. One arm at a time. This arm and that arm. Here comes that taffy pulling machine. Start with the arms at your chest. Stretch them apart. Think of pulling something apart. Two more. One more. Hold the right arm out and circle left arm. How's it feeling in your shoulder today? Modify with the bent elbow if that's better. Hold both arms out. Now really sink down. A little floating. Oh boy. Keep those shoulders up. Arms up. Turn your toes forward. Push your hips back. So you see what I've done is I've stuck my twist out. I know it's not so flattering, but now go a little lower. Weight in your heels, belly is in. If you feel this in your back, give yourself support. Put those hands on your legs, I'll let you. Stay as low as you can, shift your hips side to side. Just a little shift. Head up and breathe. Nobody's watching. I don't think. As I come up, I'm gonna straighten those legs, roll the shoulders, walk those feet in. Okay, step to the right, hold, tap your left foot back. Something you know, right? Let's start with something we know and not real intense. There will be that ability to shuffle it. So I'm stepping out and touching back. There you go. It's okay to turn the body. Let the arms kind of match the legs. Base move. If you want to do the shuffle, your space allows for that, so you don't run into things. You could do a shuffle or a step. So you're going to add to this. You're going to stay on one side. Left leg goes out and back. Right here, stay here. Out and back. And you see my elbows are bent as I raise the arms. You can make it a full extension. Now for those who can, when that leg goes back, I'm moving into a one-legged curtsy. I don't feel my knees on this one. Maybe instead of reaching for the sky, I reach for the floor. So there's how you put your intensity in. This might be the better option. You decide. 2 more. Step side and hold. Cross back. Here we go. We're back to this. It's always back to this. Yeah, I got my heart rate up a little. 1 more. I'm going to stay here. Just tap back and side, side, and back. Do what we did on the other side. Foot just tapping to the side, standing just on your left foot. Moving into that curtsy, extending the arms. So you're finding the variation that suits you this morning. Could be more, could be less. Let's figure it out. You're going to step to the side and hold, shuffle, or step. Yeah. So that's part 1. The shuffle and the step. And now let's learn part 2. 3 steps. 1, 2, hold on 3 and reach. 1, 2, hold on 3 and reach. Now I'm reaching moderately. I might want to start with bracing on the bent knee, not bending down to touch the floor, but using my legs in that lateral lunge. 3 steps. 1, 2, 3 is the reach. 1, 2, 3. So you can use this hand on your leg. It gives support, but keep your head up. If you don't need the hand for support, put it behind your back. 1, 2, 3. I've hidden the hand behind my back. 1, 2, 3. 1. Now what if I went a little lower? Oh yeah. If that works, do it. But I've done it incrementally because I don't want to pull anything. I'm going a little bit lower as it becomes available. 1 more each way. How's the heart rate? 1 more. Let's go to the beginning. Step side and hold. Here we go. Hold. Woo. Side tap, up and down, up and down, up and down. Step side hold or shuffle 3 times, 2 times, 1 more. Stay here, tap side, tap back. High and low. Look up. Go 3 steps. 1, 2, 3 is the reach. 1, lateral step. If you don't have a whole lot of space, consider marching in place and then stepping out to that lateral lunge. Step side and hold. What? We're on the other side? Yes, we are. Stay here, up and down. 2 more. Step side and hold. We do this 3 times. 2 times, 1 more. Stay here, tap side and back. 4, 3, get ready to do that walking lunge. Here it comes to your right. 1, 2, reach. 1, 2, reach. So we're going to go through these 2 parts. Okay, with the right, step side and hold or shuffle. 2 more. Side tap and back. 2 more. Walk 3. And reach. Step together, step, reach. Step together, step, reach. Last time. So I'm only doing that on the one side. Let's take a little pause for water. Come back, I'll give you the next part. You have water, right? Just a swish. Heart rate's going up. This is good. So I'm on my left foot. I'll wait for you and I'll just keep doing this till you get out here with me. Because maybe you forgot to get your water and you had to run the kitchen or the bathroom. Okay, I do 4 of these. So I'm doing the left side just to be balanced. Stay here, tap high and low. Tap high and low. Now I walk the 3. 1, 2, 3 and reach. 1, you see I'm taking much bigger steps because I'm almost going off the screen. Belly in. Use your hands as you need or don't. Last one. Stay up and march right foot. Okay, next part. You're going to step on the back foot, which in this case is going to be your left foot. So it'll be, and we do what's called the rocking horse. So it's the right knee always coming up. And you may notice we're just doing it over and over again on the same side. I like to be balanced. So I'm going to do a step, step, then I'll rock back on the other foot. Think about it. In 4, 3, 2, 1, step, step, back. So the rocking horse on this one always starts stepping back. Lifting your front leg now is the left leg. Your left leg is up, your right heel comes to your bum. Yeah, rock that horse. And really work to lift that leg. We haven't done many knee lifts today, so here's your chance to work that hip flexor. 4, 3, we're going to do that step, step to the other side. Here it comes. Step, step, back. 2 more. Here's your step, step, back. 2 more. Here's your step, step, step back. 2 more. Step, step, now step back. It makes sense. Work through it. 1 more. Step, step, now step back. Rock. 2 more. This is in the combo. Step, step, rock back. March in place. Okay, so we have, like the first part is this. The second part is this. The third part is this. And then after this, that back foot's up, we go to the rocking horse, both sides. Now, if I can keep it straight, it'll be good. Right foot is marching. Let's start to the right, step out and hold or shuffle. 2 more, we'll do this on each side. Tap side and back, 4, 3, try hard, 2, shuffle side, 3 times, 2 times, here's your last one, side tap and up, and do 4, 3, 2, 1, walk, 1, 2, 3. Couple more. Last 2. Ready to step back on your left foot, rock back. 2 more and then the step, step. Here it is, step back on your right foot. Should we do that again? Step, step, back on your left foot. I'm leaning. Step, step, last time, right foot. And march in place. Step, high and back. 2 more. I'm just going to the left. Now stay here. High, low. High, low. High, low. Step, side, hold. We do 3 of them on this side. 1 more. High, low. Up and down. 4 more of these. Chin up. Use your legs, not your back. Walk 3 and reach. Head up. 1, 2, 3 is the reach. 2 more. Here comes your rocking horse. You're going to step back, right foot. 2 more. Here's step, step, back foot left. Right knee's coming up. We'll do it again. Step, step, back right foot. Step, step. After this, you're just going to keep on marching. Step, side, hold. 2 more, or at the beginning. Stay here, high, low, up and down. Reach up. 2 more. Step to the side, hold or shuffle. 3, 2, 1, stay here, high, low. 4 more, 4 of these. 3 of them. Keep your head up. Here's your walk and reach. Here's your rock back, left foot. 2 more. Other side, step back right foot. This is your last time. We're just gonna march after this. March, step side, hold. Yep, there's 4 of these, so you can catch up. Stay here, high, low. Step out, hold. You do 3 of them this time. 1 more. Stay here, tap side, go up and down. Do 4 more times. 2 more. And we walk to the right, 3 and reach. Tighten your belly. Use your core. Now rock, back on your right leg, up with your left leg. 2 more, and we switch with the walk, walk. Here it is. Step back, left foot. And just keep marching right foot. So, you got that one? Brain is warmed up. You're lit up on fire in your brain. Okay, watch this. 2 tap front, 1 side, then step on it. Tap, tap, side together. So I remember I was in somewhere, maybe Greece, maybe Croatia. I think it was Croatia. And I was in a group tour and I just stood there, and rather than standing still, I started doing this. Because I don't care if people think I'm weird or not. Are you getting it? 2 tap front, side together. This ain't all. One more. And I heel and toe. It's kind of like that rocking horse, but instead of lifting my leg, I'm just tapping my heel, tapping my toe. Well, just to let you know how good the weather is, there are golfers outside my window. And that guy looks like he knows what he's doing. All right, tap, tap, front, then side, and other leg. Yeah, back to this. So let's ingrain this. New patterns are frustrating, I get it, but helpful. They help us connect our neurons and our dendrites. So if you're really struggling with it, it's actually good for your brain. Break it into a component that's pretty simple for you. Tap, tap, side together. One more, and I'm going to step and do my heel and toe on the other foot. So you can see where we're going with this. Putting the 2 together, I'll have a tap, tap, side together and do one heel, one toe. Then the heel taps forward and I do the other side. Dare I try it? Oh, let's stumble through. Here I go. Tap, tap, side together, heel, toe. Left foot, tap, tap, side together. Right foot, heel, toe. Right foot, tap, tap. Left heel, right toe. Tap. Work it out. Tap, tap, side together, heel and toe. Tap, tap, side together, heel and toe. Tap, tap, side together, heel and toe. Tap, tap, side together. I'm going to stay with it. Don't get frustrated. Get determined. Tap, tap, side together, heel, toe. Tap, tap, side together. Don't throw things at your devices. Mistakes help us learn. There is a pattern there. Look for it. Whether you think of 2 distinct patterns, or if you've got your feet together, you just flow to the next one. Couple more. Tap, tap, side together, heel, toe. Here's your last one. Okay, hold here, tap side. So the second part of this is tap side, lift your knee up and put your foot down. Tap side, lift your knee, put your foot down, do the same thing other side. Here it is. Side up together. And the world will be a better place. So this one you like, right? This one's not so bad. It does go with the other one that's a little tricky. So we do a tap, tap, side, heel, toe. Then we do one knee up and the other knee up. And that gets us to the other side. Okay, here it comes. Right foot, tap, tap, side. Left foot, heel, toe. Tap, side, knee up. Now this foot. Tap, tap, front and side. Heel and toe. Side tap, knee up. Side tap, knee up. Right foot goes front. Tap, tap, side. Heel, toe. Side, knee up. Side, knee up in front. Tap, tap. Heel, toe. Side knee, side knee. Right foot, tap, tap. Left heel, toe. Side knee, side knee. Tap, tap, side, heel, toe. Side knee up. One more time each side. You can do this. tap, tap, side, heel, toe, side knee up, last time, front side, heel, toe, side knee, okay, walk around, get some water. So we've done quite a bit here. I have one last part, so if you need a little rest, I'm going to demo the options, and you'll want weights or maybe no weights, because we're going to do a shoulder overhead press. All right, let me get my chair, and I'm just going to pull this one out. As you know, I have a few chairs. All right, and you may prefer a counter. If your heart rate's really pumping around, you need to be walking still. So here is the options for the squat thrust or the burpee. You can do the floor, we're not going to. Let's get this back a little bit. So you put your hands or your knuckles down. You step your feet back. You step or jump your feet in. Knees are bent, bring the weights or the hands to your shoulders and do an over the head shoulder press, which we know is not over our head, it's more forward. Then you put the weights back down. You can keep them in your hand if you're using weights. You can step back, jump in, bend the knees, load for shoulder press, and back down. Now, traditionally it's a jump out, jump in. You can do that if your core supports it, because otherwise your back is going to go watch. So if I did this, don't do that. If you can jump back and in and not have your back do that, it's okay to jump. But if you feel you're safer with your back by stepping back and then jumping in or stepping in, that might be a better option. So I'm going to grab my weights. Oh, I only got the heavy ones today. So let me show you with the weights. I'll step or jump back, come in, press up, go down, jump in. Now the loading from when I pick up the weights, I'm here. So I really have to be strong to just get the weights from here to here. Then I can push them up. You don't have to use weights. All right, let's do it without any rhythm, just to process. Okay, I'm going to use the weights because I probably should. Okay, my knees are bent, chin is up. Step back or jump, you're in a nice plank. Step or jump in, bend your knees. Zip your zipper, load to your shoulders, overhead press, back to your shoulders. Offload is just as careful as when you picked it up. Again, step or jump back, come forward, load, press, unload, and repeat. So, you count. Let's do 10. I'll do 10, my own speed. You do 10, your own speed. If you finish before me, just wait for me. Chin up. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. Do my last one. Okay, I'm done. Are you? Yeah, I'm going to set my weights down. It got you going, didn't it? I'm going to walk around. Grabbing my tubing. Okay, got tubing. So you can sit if you want to. These are lat pull downs. You know this grip. Those of you with handles, you grab the handles and the tubing. Close. If you have another kind of band, just avoid wrapping it around. Just think about what happens when it gets tight, cuts off the circulation. So I'll show you the seated, but here's what I'm gonna do standing. Split stance. When I lean forward, then I pull back. So you see my back heel is lifting and lowering, and I'm pulling my elbows back. If you say, God, Karen, you've been making us stand up a lot today, take a chair, nice and tall, reach, pull the elbows back. Yeah. So either or. I'm going to do standing up, because you know what? All that birthday cake I had last week, so it's like right here and right here, so I have to work on my birthday cake. All right, so here we go. Up and pull. So it's much easier to push the tubing up, isn't it? We know this to be an endurance exercise, so we're just trying to do lots of this as opposed to a heavy weight. 2 more, we'll give a little pause. So if you're standing like me, you need to do the other leg. So I'm just turning around. If you're facing me this way, just switch your legs. Rest your hands. Thank you. Okay, ready or not, here we go. So you're trying to touch your elbows behind you. It won't happen. And if it does, I need to know about it because I've never seen it happen. Are you breathing? Breathe. If you're not using weights, that's okay. If you don't have tubing, this is good. Just retract those shoulder blades. Do, 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 do. Okay, now we can all come to the chair. Okay. Whew, I better move my weights or I'm gonna get a cheap thrill. All right, so I'm sitting softly. So when I took Mom to the hearing aid doctor, he was plopping in his chair. It was all I could do not to say anything. Really, he just like plopped into his chair more than one time. Not your job, Karen. All right, so we're gonna do one of my favorite on the cruise ship exercises. It's gonna be for the back of the arms and for our core. Of course, we have options. I'm gonna scoot back a little bit because I want you to see the options for the feet. I'm out at the end of the chair, so when I lean back, I'm not this person. You could be this person, but it's not gonna help you get stronger. So I will lean back. If your back needs it, you'll hold on, and you can either lift one leg and then switch. So I've added support to my core by holding onto the edge and alternating. Now you can do this if you can do that. Oh, I love this. I'm gonna have to start all over. It's the Love Shack, baby. But here's the version I like to do. Yeah. And then when I'm done, I'll slip my tush off the edge of the chair, bend my elbows and straighten my elbows. Now, if you say that's not good for your wrist, when I do that, you're gonna just do this, squeeze your elbows straight. Yes, that can do your triceps. You just have to be really conscientious about squeezing. I'm gonna start this again. Love Shack, baby. It's gonna keep me going. Zipper. Either hands here, here we go. Option 1, if you're not holding on, might look like this. Option 2 might look like this. I'm blowing. Gotta pull your belly in. Woo. 4, 3, triceps. So either lean forward or do the dips. Either one is a straightening of the elbow is the significant part of the work. Love Shack, baby. And I'm gonna go back on the chair. That's the hardest part for me. And here I go. Scooted too far back on that chair. You could do this. Or you could be doing this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, dips. Squeeze the elbows. Relax your hands if you're not on your hands. Okay, last time. Here we go. Tighten your core. Woo, we can get together. If it gets into your back, hold on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Dips or triceps. Squeeze, squeeze. I'm done. I'm done. Whole shack shimmy. You feel that? I'm gonna be the only one working out here. Okay, hamstrings. Now, if you had a pillow, or we would use a small ball, or if you're able to drag your heel back, now I'm on tile, I'm pushing my heel down. If I felt behind my leg, that hamstring pops out and firms. And I drag it back. I only do one leg at a time. You could do this a bunch of times. Dragging your heel back. If you're on carpet, sometimes it bounces. So maybe you don't do carpet. Let me show you another way to do. Using the back of the chair, the seat of the chair, depending on how far over you want to go. You stand on one leg and you activate your hamstring here. It's okay to touch the muscles that you're working to identify proper form. Make sure the legs are not together. Sometimes this happens, or this. So look how far forward I'm leaning for this one, because it makes your back a little easier. So I'm going to try the one in the chair. Haven't done that one without a ball before. So let's go for about 25 per leg. Everybody zip up, whether you're doing the standing or the seated. Here we go. Bang, bang on the door, baby. Knock a little louder. I'm making it hard to pull it in. I got 5 more. Okay, whatever version, if you were seated, take the leg you were working, lean forward, do your hamstring stretch. If you were doing this one, bring the leg you were working forward, either on the floor, you can elevate it if your balance is good. You want to stretch out the muscle while it's nice and warm. It's just a nice, easy way to get a little more flexibility out of those muscles. And safer, I might add. Okay, other side. So here's this. If you're going to do this, you got the leg back, heel goes up and down. Each time you bend your knee, think that you're holding a pencil or squeezing a pencil or my finger. I'm going to do this heel drag one, just because it's kind of interesting. Okay, everybody tighten up through the core. When you're ready, go for it. Almost halfway there. got 5 more. I'm not sure where you are. You count. And 1 more. Let's do that same hamstring stretch. So I actually felt that. It's not the same as having external resistance, but dragging my heel on the floor, only pulling in, not going out, is pretty good. Okay, some bicep curls. You're welcome to sit or stand. I'm just going to stay seated. I've been working hard today. I'm going to grab my weights in a prudent way. Sit or stand tall. We're just going to do some simple biceps. I'm showing the hammerhead, but you can turn your palms forward. Up and down. Up and down. If you have heavier weights, you're probably going to stop before me. If you have lighter weights, you may continue after I've stopped. Now, things to look for so you know that you're keeping good form. Your body is trying to be very helpful, so sometimes it leans back. In an effort to help get the weights up, don't let the lean back happen. Make sure you go full range of motion, all the way up, all the way down. If you're seated, watch out for the chair edge. So if you want to stay in the game and you're starting to feel tired already, do one arm and then the other arm. And that allows you to keep going and give one arm a little rest. But if you can do both arms, you keep it going. So we're looking for that fatigue with good form. And you may be slowing down your pace, that's expected. Hang in there. I'm going to finish the phrase of music, a roll with it, baby. Okay, leave your arms down, turn them inside out. Okay, offload your weights, put them in a safe place. If that means standing up and moving them, I'm putting mine under the chair. See, you don't hear them either, do you? All right, let's go right to a hip stretch. Join me in the chair, ankle on knee, sit up tall. I'll turn this tune down a bit. So you know who I didn't see join class today was Sarma. They came down here to the desert, and I told her to send me an email, let me know that they got settled, if they needed anything. So look at the alignment, ankle, knee, ankle. Sitting very tall first. If that gives you all you need, this is good. If you can lean a little forward, it might be a little better. Now's the time that we're slowing down where you can monitor your heart rate. We know that unless you're using a device and you can actually look at your heart rate, mine currently is 73, I think it says. BPMs, but otherwise go by the perception of your exertion. If you felt like, you were efforting and the breathing was a little labored. For me, there were moments where I couldn't sing, not that I can sing, but I could only talk. So you want to be able to talk, but maybe not sing on those harder moments. Okay, so keep your alignment, even if you're in this alignment. Whichever leg is on top, the opposite arm reaches outward. And then you're going to get very tall. This is a rotation, so be a little careful. You're going to turn toward that foot that's up and reach back and look behind you as far as you can. My hand's resting on the back of the chair, but that's just me and my chair. Return back center. And we're going to do the other side. So the knee that's bent arm comes forward. Tall first, open yourself up second. Look where you're going. Return center. Try not to use your hands as you set up on the other side, but if you got to, you got to. Then sit up tall, check your alignment. I know not everyone can or should put the knee up there, so you could do this one, that's fine. And then once you're tall, consider leaning forward a little bit. Ooh, you got me sweaty. We're going to do that same rotation on this side. So as you're sitting nice and tall, this hand, doesn't matter, we're doing both sides. Get very tall and then slowly open, reach back. So it feels different depending on where your leg is, doesn't it? Return center, straighten up and fly right. Okay, arm forward, slowly lift, turn. Relax your neck and shoulders. Return back center, without the help of your hands and your leg falling off, set it off. Bring your arms together, your hands together. You can lace the fingers or turn the palms out, stacking the hands. I'm going to broaden my back. So remember I was doing this, so now I want to stretch. So I'm going to go forward, push my shoulder blades. Oh gosh, that does feel good. And not quite as good as a massage, but chin down, arms go forward. Broaden through the shoulder blades. So you're nodding your chin, should feel good. Now conversely, as you come up, grab, this is my favorite one for posture, hold the back of the chair, straighten your elbows and lift up, and notice how that aligns your spine, lifting really, really tall. Takes the pressure off that low back. We're going to go to a little bit of balance before we leave. Now if you don't need your hands, don't use them. You could use them in a little bit of momentum to help you get out of the chair, or you can just slowly come up. Yes? All right, so I'm going to go over, watch out where your toys are. I'll have the chair nearby just in case. I'm going to stand on this side as I open the other side. So this will be a little abduction, outer thigh, and a lot of core, and the balance. Excuse me, balance emanates from the core. Goodness, I have a tissue nearby. Once a day I go through this sneezing thing. That doesn't happen now. Toe to the side, lift it up. Now, can you let go? If you need the chair, it's there. Now, can I do this and cough? Tip myself over. Pull up. Notice that if your head goes forward, you're going to pull yourself out of balance. So help yourself out. It's your ta-da moment. Ta-da! And stand. Now it might be useful to go the other side or turn yourself around. Abduct the other leg. That leg is going sideways, not backwards, not forward. Arm out, pull up on your standing leg, and then lift it. So if you need the chair, or the counter, or a wall, pull up, keep your foot up, and breathe. And stand. Let's do our hula one more time. Feels good. Go the other way. Okay. And a little calf stretch. Heel goes back, knee bent. So you're just going to hold that heel down. It's a static stretch, right? When we're not moving. Yeah, I think doing aerobics, cardio stuff, just, thins the mucus and then makes your nose run. Switch your legs. The heel is down. Do you see my feet are parallel? That back foot didn't turn out. Belly is in, chest is up. All the good things that we want to proceed to the rest of the day doing. step up. We'll come and just do a little bit because this music's making me kind of groove a little. I'm gonna move my wrist. Do you notice I'm not complaining about my wrist? I never went to physical therapy. I think I healed myself. I worked through the range of motion, go the other way. I added weight progressively. I'm so proud. Now I don't know if I really healed it, but you know, I'm not going out all the time anymore. So as you stand, be nice and tall, belly in, shoulders down. Take a breath. I want to thank you